What is up, guys? Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. As you guys probably noticed in game, we're gonna have a new Titan event starting tomorrow, and that will be the Titan event for April. Now, this is kind of like on point with what Plarium has leaked before. Was a Titan event for April, a hero pad for Leo, and a deck of fate for Raphael, right? One thing to keep in mind, the whole TMNT event will come to an end, I think, either at the end of the month or the beginning of next month. I can't really remember exactly the dates. If you are going to go for this event, guys, you will require to pretty much burn a lot of resources, which might leave you uncovered for the other one. But before we get into it, we're going to talk if April she's worth it. We're going to talk about the event because I do have some info that it seems like it did not appear in the news section just yet, or at least not for me in-game anyway. This Monday, October 6th, they are planning to launch an Ace Reporter Titan event where you'll be able to get April O'Neil and other valuable goodies. I do like the frame. I think the frame looks really, really cool, and I think I'm gonna go for the frame 100%. Hopefully it's not gonna have a crazy requirement or anything like that, right? Throughout the course of the Ace Reporter Titan event, you'll be able to earn up to 890 pizza points during the first part, lasting from October 6th to the 12th of October, and 710 pizza points during the second part, lasting from October 13th to the 19th of October, and up to 150 pizza points during the third part, lasting from October 20th to October 24th. So it's gonna last for almost 20 days, guys, okay? I think we're pretty much guaranteed to have one of the other events on, either the one for Leonardo, either the one for Raph, during the Titan event. Now, what might happen is that they might not give us Titan points in that event, okay? And that might leave us a bit uncovered for this one, especially if you really want to get Leonardo, right? You can earn up to a maximum of 1,750 pizza points, but you only need 1,500 to unlock all the milestone rewards, such as Champion April, Exorcer's Totem Relic, an Avatar Frame, Basalts, and other resources, okay? Now, from my point of view, is the champion, is the frame. The frame actually looks pretty cool. I do like cosmetics and all that stuff. But if you are gonna go all in for this event, you're pretty much guaranteed to miss out on Leonardo, Raphael, or probably on both of them, if not just one of them. I don't really think they are going to sync the events. I don't think they're gonna do a hero path or a deck of... Maybe they might do the deck of fate during this and do the Leonardo event at a later date, because like this, they will get more people to burn resources, and then they will require to buy resources to go for the Leonardo event. But I think usually if we have something big like this that gives you a champion, they don't really tend to do other guaranteed champion events during this type of events, right? They've never really done it in the past, unless I don't remember it correctly. But if you are looking at the in-game calendar that they have on Plarium Play, you see, we have a lot of events that give us the pizza points, but nothing else. Actually, on the 10th, we have a hero pair event. On the 10th, we have a hero pair event, and the 10th is going to be on Friday. So maybe, just maybe, they might actually do it. Complete event objectives to earn hero coins, then use them to unlock rewards along the rewards path. Each path contains different rewards, but you can choose which reward path you want to explore. It seems like this hero path right here will replace a Summon Rush event, because it's going to start on a Friday. So that might be good news, especially if Leonardo is going to be part of this event. You can also jump between reward paths freely when they merge or cross over, provided you have the hero coins and event keys to do so. Unfortunately, they're not giving us any info on what we need to do, what rewards we can get from here, except the fact that we can get pizza points. Now, they could do a hero pair event to give her soul away in that event, and nothing to do with Leonardo. But that means that they're going to have to do another hero pair event, probably somewhere around here, right? Like either next, the week after this, or the week after. I'm quickly going to see if I can find the dates for the TMNT collaboration. So if we're going to go right here at the news, general news, we have nothing at the moment. I really do not remember that. I'm going to quickly check to see if I have a file from them that they actually gave us with the embargo. That must have been like a few weeks ago, because they did give us one eventually. I'm not sure if I actually have it available on the account. Let's see. I actually found it, okay? So this is basically the embargo and all that stuff. Do we have a date when the actual event will end? So it started on the 21st of August. And come on, give us the info. When is the whole event ending? Because that is going to be, okay, 30th of October, and that is for Michelangelo, and the deactivation date is the 13th. So basically we have around 6 weeks till the whole TMNT event is going to be over. Approximately 6 weeks. If this event will last for 3 weeks, that kind of leaves them with 3 weeks of where they could potentially bring in the hero pad for Leonardo or the deck of fate for Raphael. But I really think that this might be the hero pad, which is actually better than I initially expected, because if they kind of like literally give you a shot at getting the April character, and then with this hero pet that starts on the 10th of October to get Leonardo, that would actually be pretty damn badass. Props to Plarium if they're doing that, to be honest, because I really did not think that they might do it. But either way, is April worth going for? Considering that we are expecting to get Leonardo rather than her. Is she a good champion or she's not? So let me just start by saying that on paper, before I've tested her, she sounded amazing, okay? Like the new debuff, I was like, oh my god, the Nullify is gonna be crazy. It turned out it's really not doing much versus mythical champions. It's not really doing much versus champions like Marius. She's just not really doing much in terms of PvP. Now, I actually saw Ash posted the video the other day with April completely dismantling the Fire Knight, okay? His mechanics were not working anymore. A lot of you guys are pretty excited about the Nullify debuff. A lot of you guys are curious about Hydra, if it will be able to devour a champion, all that stuff. I think is a bug. I do not think they've intended to make this to work versus bosses, because it's completely stopping the bosses from actually using their own mechanics. And they might not come out and say nothing during the Titan event, because people might want to get a champion, right? One thing I would kind of like try to remind you. Androck, Enfeeble on bosses. People summoned, got Androck. Weeks after that, they announced that they are going to change that because it destroys the mechanics on the bosses. And it doesn't really make sense, which I do not disagree, to be honest. I think Enfeeble on bosses was very strong. But they've changed him as well. And this is a very similar situation. I do not see the Nullify debuff from April working as intended. I do not think that was intended to work on bosses. Even though they haven't mentioned anything about it, I'm pretty convinced that sooner or later they will have to say something about it. And either they will announce it, either they will just put it in a patch notes and be like, we fixed it. It's not working on bosses anymore because that was not intended. They've done that many, many times in the past, right? So I would not go for April just because of that reason, okay? Other than that, it's nice to collect a Fortnite character in Raid Shadow Legends. Literally looks like a Fortnite character. Is she going to change your account? No. Is she going to be absolutely OP in any particular content, PvE or PvP? No, okay? She is a decent champion, but unfortunately, it's just basically a lot of fancy text, a lot of fancy things that she might do which are very hard to put in practice. They're not really providing you with tons of value, and it's very hard to drop another debuffer or a different threat from your team to replace that character with April. I would not drop a Fabian for April. I would not drop an Armance for April. I would not drop a Warlord, a Yumeko, or a Odin, or a different character that can control for April, okay? Because she's just not getting the job done. Would I like to collect the Pokemon? Why not? Okay, if that hero pair event will have Leonardo, I will try to get a character. Okay, if that hero pack won't have Leonardo, I will most likely try to dodge it. For sure, I will dodge like summon rushes or stuff like that because they're very, very costly. If I need to do, for example, a champion chase tournament to get the pizza points, I can do that with ancient shards. I can do it with some fusions. I can do it with some of these fragments, remnant summons, all that stuff that we're going to be able to acquire in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So it really depends. It's a big question mark if I'm going to go for the Titan event. But as you guys probably saw, right here, we do have a Hero Path event scheduled on the 10th of October, which will replace a Summon Rush event. All I can hope is that this will be the Hero Path for Leonardo, okay? Because if that is the case, you're going to go for this, and it's kind of like a no-brainer to try and push a little bit of extra work to try and get April out of the Titan event as well. That's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to basically give you my take on it. I wanted to show you that we're going to have a Hero Pair event starting on the 10th. It might not be the Leonardo one. Don't get super excited. It's not guaranteed because, as you guys can probably notice, we have absolutely no specific information related to it. But we're going to find out more details probably in a week or so. And to answer your question, is April worth it? I don't think so. Okay, just to get her on her own and to sacrifice your chance at getting the other characters, I really think is not worth it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Maybe since we've tested her, maybe you guys figured out some much better ways on how you can use her and gain tons and tons of value from this character in PvP. Much love, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.